Maryland currently has one of the lowest divorce rates in the country, clocking in at about 2.4 divorces per 1,000 marriages. However, that doesn't mean that couples aren't getting divorced in Maryland on a regular basis. Are you about to go through a divorce? Keep watching to learn more about the most common divorce myths. Myth 1. You must divorce in the state where you were married. People often assume that in order to file for divorce, they have to return to the state where they were legally wed. This is not the case, in large part to account for the fact that many couples will move at least once for work and other reasons. What criteria do you have to meet to file for divorce in Maryland if you are married in another state? You must establish residency by living in the state with your spouse for a minimum of 6 months. Myth 2. You can only divorce if one or both spouses are at fault. For the majority of our nation's history, you could only file for divorce if your spouse was considered at fault. To this day, at-fault divorces are filed on grounds of adultery, desertion, cruelty, certain criminal convictions, insanity, or anything that the court deems excessive cruelty. Fortunately, you don't have to prove your spouse is at fault to file for divorce, but Maryland isn't considered a no-fault state. What that means is that in the state of Maryland, you can file for a no-fault divorce or an at-fault divorce. In order to file for a no-fault divorce, you must live separately from your spouse for a minimum of 1 year. Note that before you hit that 1-year mark, you can file for something called a limited divorce. This can allow you to get an early start in the divorce proceedings and secure support in the meantime. Myth 3. Mothers always get custody. One of the most prevailing myths about divorce is that mothers always get custody over fathers. Like many myths, this is based in some truth. Mothers do tend to get more custody than fathers, assuming the custody is split, and are more likely to get full custody. In the state of Maryland, divorced or single fathers get an average of 26.1% of custody time. However, this number indicates that fathers can get some custody time and in some cases will receive full custody. Custody is granted based on a variety of factors, including which parent is capable of providing a more stable life for the child. Working with a divorce lawyer is crucial when it comes to custody because an experienced divorce and child custody lawyer will help you demonstrate your aptitude to raise your child well. Myth 4. Most divorces go to court. Thanks to courtroom dramas and reality TV shows, many people often assume that their divorce will go to trial in a courtroom. The reality is that most divorce cases are settled outside of court through the mediation process. What does cause a divorce to go to court? More often than not, divorce cases are tried in front of a judge because the two parties cannot reach an agreement. Disputes over property, assets, and custody can lead to a trial in which the judge will make the ultimate decision. Maryland Divorce Lawyer. If you're looking for the best divorce lawyer in Towson, Maryland, look no further. Our marital property disputes law firm has served countless individuals who are in the process of filing for divorce, establishing child custody, securing spousal support, and more. To find out more about how we can help, call or contact us online today. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.